Welcome back.
Thank you.
Very welcome. So we already discussed arrays, and arrays are nothing but special variable that can store multiple data, more than one data. It can be 2, it can be 200, or it can be n number. Okay. রতন স্যার ভিডিও দেখতাছে। Okay. Now
Okay.
you have to
খুশি খুশি লাগতেছে নতুন কোন সংবাদ আছে নাকি?
Yes.
Citizenship পাইছি। Citizenship পরীক্ষা পাস করছি।
Congratulations.
দেখেন না
Functions, okay, function.py. Functions.py. Now, in every programming language, functions are very, very important. They are so powerful, so robust, so important. You cannot escape it. Okay. So functions are very important. It plays very important role. Functions. Okay. Now, what are functions? We have seen in JavaScript. Functions are a block of code, or codes. It can be codes or code. Okay. That only executes or runs, okay, when they are called. Remember?
they are called, yeah.
It can be a block or it can be blocks. Okay. So remember, functions are block of code or blocks of codes that only executes
They are called.
or run when they are called, when it is called. Okay. Clear?
Clear.
Now, in JavaScript, we follow 5 steps to create functions. Remember?
Yeah.
And usually in functions, we can pass data. We can pass data, and these data are known as parameters. Remember? Parameters. Where? Into function, inside the function. Function or functions, whatever. And finally, function can return data. Return data as a result. As a result, remember, now, creating function, how we can create function?
Has to be function first.
Yes.
Start
In
with
JavaScript,
function,
we did it.
and then the name
function.
of the function.
In JavaScript, we create.
We did the function first, and then the name of a function.
Yeah, name of the function, then parenthesis,
Curly
then
braces,
curly braces, right?
write the codes.
Inside the curly braces, we wrote
Write
the
the
code in JavaScript. Remember?
Yeah.
But it is little different in Python. In
Python.
Python, instead of function, we define the function. We say defining function. We say def keyword instead of function keyword in JavaScript. Def, then
Okay.
name. You can say my function, or it can be anything actually.
Then name.
Yeah, it can be add function.
Any name.
Okay, then parenthesis, then
Not curly braces. Okay.
colon instead of curly braces, because in Python we use colon, then enter, and automatically it will be indented. Okay,
By
for
default.
indentation. Then you can write the function here. You can say print. You can say print A plus B. Okay, and you can say here A, B. Okay,
Mm.
and just out of the function you have to print, actually call the function, not print, call the function. You have to call the function. Name of the function is Rubel is there. Okay, just go out of the function, out of the scope. So when you are indented, you are inside the function. When you are out of the indentation, you are out of the function. Okay,
Go all the way left.
so all the way left, you have to go out of the function. Now remember, you have to remember it always. Now this is within the function. We say its scope, means inside the function. Inside the function. Okay, and when you are coming here, you are out of the scope, out of the function. Okay, so now you are calling the function by name. What is the function? Function is right here.
Yeah.
So just copy it.
Copy the function name.
Yes,
Name of the function.
and call it. Now what do you want to add? Just change the arguments. Maybe 50, B is maybe 30. Okay, now you can call it. It is no more array. What is it? It is functions.
Yeah.
Dot
Function.
type.
It's working.
It's working. The function is working.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
is it clear?
Clear. Very clear.
Very clear. Very good. It's a little funky concept, but very powerful. Okay, even you can say the parameter can be anything. It can be X, it can be Y, and you can say X plus Y.
That's why.
Even you can say mul function, then it will be multiplication, and now see the result is different.
1500.
You have to change the name of the function also. Mul
Yeah,
function,
of
right?
course.
Understand?
Mm.
Now, function can be used many ways. Okay, let's see. Can be used many ways. Let's see. Def my underscore function and say f name. F name. Okay. And you can say print f name plus Chaudhry. Okay, Chaudhry. And
চৌধুরী বানান তো হয় নাই
oh, Chaudhry.
H.
Oh
Good
my
evening.
goodness, what's wrong?
keyboard
Okay. Okay, now I want to call this function. So I have to go out of the scope first, not
Yeah,
here.
and my function
Okay, I have to go all down the left,
all the way to the left.
and I can call my function, and I just say Rubel,
Argument will change.
and I say Raymond, and Leonard. But okay, now what do you think?
Now everybody is Chaudhary. Everybody will Chaudhary. Global Chaudhary, Raman
Everybody
Chaudhary,
will
Leonard Chaudhary.
Chaudhary. Okay, good
Devam
catch.
Chaudhary.
Okay, this is functions, right? Rubel Chaudhary, Raman Chaudhary, Leonard Chaudhary, Bab Chaudhary. Okay, I need
Yes.
space here, right?
We got to change our name now. All Chaudhary.
Okay. Okay. So function can be used in many ways. Now, what will it happen if I print it within the scope? Can anybody tell me?
I didn't understand the question.
If I print this function inside the function, what will it happen? Actually, it will not work.
Yeah. Because if we don't call,
Yes, we have to call
function, we have to call the function.
Call the function going out of the scope of the function. Okay.
Yeah.
Remember. So if you make mistake, your program will crash. Okay. Now, let's see what else we can do. Let's passing a list as an argument. How? Let me
So these are the basic.
comments. Okay. Yeah, we are going to little in depth now.
Mhm.
We have my func. Okay. So for example, it's foods. And I want to use for in loop for x. What is x?
Variable.
Variable. It can be anything. It can be x, y, z. It can be a, b, c. It can be t. It can be m. Okay. In foods, I say for loop. Remember? For in loop. This is for in.
For
Okay.
loop, yeah.
Now I want to print x. Now remember, if the variable is I, you have to print I.
I here.
If it is A, you have to print A. Okay,
Print A.
let me take it is
X.
X.
Most of the time we use X.
Yeah, this is the best practice in Python. Okay, and I say fruits in a list. Say for example, it is guava, orange, apple, and banana. Okay. Now, if you print your function, my func, okay, and I'm calling my function. Actually, what I am printing, I'm printing these fruits inside the function. What do you think? What will it print?
Guava, orange, apple, banana.
Right. It will not print array. It will print the data in line by line.
Mm.
If you don't have function, we would print just fruits right here, prints, right? But
Yeah.
using function, we can print
Can
lists
access
or
into the
arrays
data.
of data.
Yeah.
So if you don't understand for in loop and function, if you don't have basic concepts of both function and for loop, you will not understand it, how it is working. So to understand it, you have to understand function and you have to go back and understand loop. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. And this function can be used many ways, not only just whatever we are discussing now. It can be uh, it can be used with if else also, say for example def like we call it a recursion. Let's see how it works. Try. I just want to show you how it can be used in many ways. Okay, and I say this is k, say for example, and if k is greater than o, okay, it can be anything actually. I'll say print what I want to print. I want to print, I can print actually anything. Okay, I can
Print linear.
k plus try recursion function. Okay, and I can say k minus 1. I'm making it a little complicated, and we cannot print it. Let's put it inside the results. What is result? Result is just variable. We store all these things inside results, and I can say prints results. Actually, you don't need to understand it right now. If you don't understand, just leave it. Just I'm showing you how it can be used. Okay, and you can say if k, this k is greater than 0, print it. And we can print the whole thing, but we can put inside a result, or you can just say inside any variable. Okay, and you can say else result is 0, return results. Return means actually prints results. Okay, now I want to print actually, so I have to go out of the function, and I just say prints
Print result.
in recursion example results and call the function. And Instead of k, I want to just use the arguments 6. Say for example, and I print it. It's not working. Okay. It will be results, I think. Let me clear it. Let me check. Recursion, try recursion is k. K is greater than 0. Result k plus try recursion k minus 1. Print result, else result is 0, return results. It will be here actually. Now it will work maybe. Can anybody explain it? What happened?
One and interpret 2 plus we say, and then after that 3 and
Now,
3 6 2 plus 1
now it is
and 3
your
3 plus 1.
it is your assignments to explain in the next class. Practice it, try to understand it, and explain it in the next class. It is very complicated concept, but
It is kind of mathematics. 1,
yeah,
then plus 1 plus 1,
to understand it,
then 3
first you have to
3 plus
understand function, then if
function.
else, then you have to know greater than, how does it work in
Yeah, complicated.
function or in program, any programming, how the parameter works, okay? Then how return function work, then understand again how we call it, okay? Now, what it will happen if we put here 10?
It's coming the 37, 55 years.
Okay, who will explain it in the next class?
Mm-hmm.
In the next class, after explanation by Mr. Raymond and LVG sir,
Okay.
we will go to class and objects. Now, whenever we discuss class and objects, remember, all about object-oriented programming, OOP. It's a very important concept. Before you go to this, you have to revise all the concepts. Revise all the concepts. All the concepts we already discussed. So I will suggest you, before you come into the next class,
OOP.
go to W3 School
W3 school.
and read the whole Python chapter from here to at least one time up to a
Yeah.
race.
Arrays.
Okay,
Up to arrays.
then come to this class, because these two concept is very important for any web programming or web development or software development concepts.
Got it.
If you don't understand these concepts, we cannot do anything. Okay, so before we go to classes and objects and also inheritance, study it one more time. Okay,
Sure.
then come to the class, prepare yourself so that you can, okay, you can
Sure.
face in the interview all this question I asked you in the classes, and it will help you to get.
Understand.
Okay, now after we go this in next two classes, we are going to deal with web development framework with Django. Okay, and for Django, we are going to pick up a great course.
Thank you.
See you in the next class. Next class will be really important. Two classes.
Okay.
Sure.
Then we are going to revise whatever we learn in front-end web development, maybe for next 2 weeks. Okay, ওইটা
Yeah.
ওই কোর্সে আছে রিভিশন, আমরা যা করব তার রিভিশন আছে, দেন আমরা পাইথন উইথ Django and JavaScript ওইটা দেখব. Okay,
Sure.
that's all for today.
Thank you
Good
so
night.
much. Good night.
Any question? So if you feel you need the videos of previous classes, you can go to the Global Dream and just check. Okay, everything is there. So good night. See you in the
Okay, good night.
Night.